It's all going to go down here at the Maruti Suzuki Devil Circuit Corporate Challenge 2018. Hear that thunder, feel that rumble. This is the epicenter of corporate mayhem. Teams from corporations around India racing shoulder to shoulder on one unforgiving obstacle course.
18 teams will engage in a battle to finish where only one will win the grand prize of 6 lakhs, with the fastest finalist driving home in an all-new Maruti Suzuki Swift. The fast, the fit and the furious are about to hit the ground running.
But to contain the fury of these participants, we had to come up with some rules, and here they are.
All 18 teams are divided into 6 groups, A, B, C, D, E and F. Each group consists of 3 teams. Each team will race the other 2 teams within that group. Each match consists of 3 races, where players from one team will race players from the opposing team. And the team with the higher circuit finishes within a match takes the win. In the case of no finishers, the team with 2 or 3 heat wins will be declared the match winner. And each win gives a team 10 points. After the first round of group matches, the teams will be reshuffled into new groups, and the total points accrued at the end of round 1 and round 2 will determine the team rankings, with the top 8 teams proceeding to the quarterfinals. And here are the obstacles they have to overcome. Starting with Test Your Mettle. Here, contestants need to provide the right answer to a very tricky question or face a time penalty before moving on to the Corporate Roller Coaster, featuring 2 curve bars with a challenging decline and incline before moving on to the next obstacle, Bell the Cat, where they must climb a rope to ring a bell before they head onto the Wall, a 6-foot barrier that contestants need to ascend and cross over, when they'll face then the Sea of Poles, a slippery stretch of vertical poles that contestants need to get past to get to the Super Swing, which is another rope obstacle, but this one requires holding on and swinging across to arrive at Monkey Business. After channeling all their private instincts with Monkey Business, they meet the Corporate Ladder, a wobbly version of the monkey bars with a tricky gap to overcome. And then it's the final obstacle, the Summit, where they run up a 14-foot curved wall to reach the buzzer. And remember, only the time of the first person to reach the buzzer counts.
Oh, you can feel it in the air, all that nervous energy about to reach breaking point. Because, Sananda, it's time to see a very special match indeed.
It's the champions of Season 3 Global Logic against Team Adobe.
Ankur Sharma facing off against Rajnish Kumar Singh, a member of that winning team from 1 year ago.
Well, Ankur may have been up against the champion in Rajnish Kumar Singh, but that didn't deter him at all as he took an early lead. Rajnish ended up dropping out early. That left Ankur in the clear. He navigated the early obstacles with ease and then took a dip in the pool at Monkey Business. So Adobe ahead in the matchup. Puneet took on Ranjit next, and it was Puneet who had the early initiative, but then promptly dropped out. Ranjit didn't make the same mistake. He got to the Super Swing, but then misjudged the angle. With the match tied at 1-1, it came down to the final race. Apoor of Bajaj taking on Akash Nehra. Which way would the pendulum swing?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Patrick Howard very well remember the thrill and the jubilation, the celebration when Akash Nehra, a very familiar face from Global Logic, picked up the keys to the Swift car.
Yep, as they bid to be in the top 8 after the first 2 days of competition and make the quarterfinals, and they're straight on now.
Yes, Apoor Bajaj and Akash Nehra both getting on to business very, very quickly. There was slight hesitation in Akash Nehra's step after the 20-second mark, wasn't there, Patrick?
Yeah, he didn't look very happy after not getting Test Your Mettle right. All these grip issues are really affecting him. First to the bell on Bell the Cat, Apoor Bajaj.
Let me tell you a very interesting fact about Apoor Bajaj here. He has a YouTube fitness channel, so this boy is actually quite fit.
This is the best technique so far because
Absolutely,
he's implementing his feet as well as his upper body, and he's conserving valuable energy here. That study this course, remember, they've not been allowed to practice on the course beforehand. They've had a very brief look at it during the preamble to today's competition, and he is clearly a man who knows what he's doing technique-wise.
Off to the Super Swing, getting on to the next challenge where you have only one life.
Tied at 1 each in this first match of the competition, Global Logic and Adobe. And get on to monkey business.
Did I just catch a smile on Hera's face there where he couldn't make it happen? But why is he waiting?
I think it's tactics because he knows if Akesh drops in the drink here, the match will go.
He doesn't really need to go forth.
The match will go to Adobe Systems, and it's all about conserving energy. Remember, they'll have to take on the course 2 times today, and that whistle signals the end of Akesh Nera, and now Apov Bajaj is running only for pride. I'd be taking this very, very easy. Yes, but of course it does get complicated when we get to the stage of losing 10 of our teams prior to the quarterfinals, because if there's a tie, desperate for a Devil Slayer, Sananda. And you can see here the corporate ladder, which is a ladder on an axis, which means it tips one way or the other, is not proving very easy. I'm confident Apov Bajaj can conquer the summit. The question is, can he get to the end of the ladders to have a shot at the summit? I think he, oh no, he can't! Well, massive shock here. The defending champions, Global Logic, beaten in the first match of Season 4. The success goes to Adobe, but the tag of pre-tournament favourites for them might be premature because they were far from convincing.
And the pendulum has swung the way of Adobe, the Season 3 champions, comprehensively beaten.
Amazing stuff with 2 wins on the trot. Adobe finished day 1 with a haul of 20 points, but Sananda with 0 finishes.